You guys doing out there? My name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal Edge Technology Projection Screens using smart technology gain. The screen you are looking at is our new product screen that's coming out. It's an invisible projection screen. The screen has amazing gain capability. These screens can be used in fully lit environments. When we do our demonstrations over here, just want to point out we don't do demonstrations with the lights out. Well, we do some demonstrations with the lights out depending on what kind of video format we're showing. If we're doing a movie demonstration or a special request from a customer. But we do majority of our demonstrations with the lights on to show you exactly the screen's capability. Now, the difference between our screen paints and projection screens on anything you'll see in the market, we do demonstrations that no one else will do. Some people will try to copy what we do or try to mimic what we do and try to say, hey, look, I've done the same thing. But if you look at the demonstrations, they're not like our demonstrations. Number one, we're known for using tons of ambient light on our screens. So this right here is the invisible screen that we have designed. This is called the Fusion Silver Invisible Tech 4K. Now mind you, we have a 600-watt bar light behind the back of the screen, and just to add insult to injury, I took two spotlights and I have light directly hitting the back of the screen. That's why you're seeing that huge round light right there. That is the light hitting here, here, and here. So you can see that the back area is light is lit. So this is light directly behind the back of the screen. Now the projector we're using is a 2000 lumen projector. Now one of the things I want to point out really quick, because a lot of people, I've had people make some comments, and you really need to do your research before you start making comments on my channel. Let me explain something to you. The reason why we're using a 2000 lumen projector, because someone was saying, well look, if you take a high powered lumen projector, 2000 lumens is not high powered, but if you take a high powered Canon, as he said, and you point it right against the screen, of course you're going to get an image. Well, we've done demonstrations about 11 feet back, and in this demonstration I'm going to come all the way over here. Let me show you how far our projector sits back from our screen. We are 9 feet away from the screen. Now, let me explain something to you about something called lumen glare. Now, lumen glare is when your projector hits an area on the screen that is reflective. Now, say if there's something on the screen like it gives off a glare like a mirror or plexiglass, some kind of shiny coating, the problem you're going to have with that is the fact that you're going to get something called projector glare. And right here in the center of the screen, you're going to get this blinding glare. Now, some people will try to cover that up by showing off different images that will actually cover the entire image altogether. At the bottom of the comment section, I did a video. I'm going to put a video link down there where I did one in an all-white snow scene. Very hard to do because light colors reflect so much light back at you, and you see there's 0% hot spotting and glare on the screen. But even at a 50 lumen, because some people try to sneak and use a 50 lumen projector thinking that the lumens is not going to cause the glare in the middle of the screen, it still does. It still causes a little reflective glare. You'll see it right there in the center of the screen. So if anyone's doing demonstrations like that, request for them to do one in a snow scene or other settings where you can see more of the glare and it's not so much camouflaged by the images on the screen, or just push the projector back to the very beginning, the video back to the very beginning, where you'll have that black screen that comes up and you'll be able to see whether or not, if you'll be able to see that image right there in the center of the screen. Alright, so with that being said, like I said, with this demonstration right here, we're showing off the smart technology gain. I have about 200 watts of light that are nailing the back of the screen, so you can see by the huge sorry about that, the huge round amount of light. That's how much light is in the back of the screen right now. So we have 600 watt bar light, and we have two top lights right here, then the side lights. I really don't count these because there's shades on them, but just to show you exactly the ability of the screen. Alright, so I'm gonna come over here, start the demonstration. Alright. I'm going to show some fish. Now the new screen is still only at 3% done. There's still a lot more testing that has to be done. It just shows you can even hit the back of the screen with a ton of light and the screen looks fantastic. Now let me tell you something. Some people think they try to do the same thing we're doing, and what they'll do is they'll hit the screen with a 50 lumen projector And all that does is when you hit a screen with a 50 lumen projector, especially on how close the 50 lumen projector is to the screen, if it's less than 9 feet and it's hitting that screen, if it's less than 6 feet or 7 feet, let's say 7 feet and hitting that screen, no, that demonstration has failed. And still, I've seen this demonstration, fellow Jamie, or by the name of Crow, goes by. He tried to do the exact same demonstration we were doing by saying, hey, look, all you got to do is get some frost paint and some plexiglass, and you can do the same thing. But clearly, anybody can see. I don't know if you can't see it. I can see it perfectly because I've been in this business for 5 years. I can see all the smoke and mirrors. But you can see in the center of the screen, you can see the glare from the projector. And he tried to go with a 50 lumen projector due to the fact that he knew if he used a high-end projector, the glare would just, boom, just come right up on the screen. And here you are, you're watching this, there is no glare, there's no hot spotting. We have a 600 watt bar light right there. We have 2 lights hitting light behind the back of the screen. And look how beautiful the screen looks. Like I said, if you're going to do our demonstrations, if you're going to mimic our work, do the exact same demonstration. Heck, you can go to Home Depot and buy the 2 spotlights if you want. They're only like $3 a piece. Buy a couple of them, hit your screen with it, see what happens. So, Jamie Crow, if you're listening, and I know you are, if you're going to mimic our work, if you're going to try to say, hey, look, we can do it for cheaper, do the exact same demonstration. Just don't take a piece of some frost, hit a piece of plexiglass with it, take a 50 lumen projector and sit it dead on top of the screen, and then do it in a dark environment. Do the exact same demonstration we're doing right now. Look at that, 0% glare or hot spotting on the screen. At 3% done. Shoot the screen up close so you can see there's no glare, there's no hot spotting, nothing. Nothing. The screen looks absolutely fantastic. The screen automatically cancels out any form of hot spotting that hits the screen. Anything that tries to form up on the screen, it automatically cancels it out. Any form of hot spotting, any form of glare. Look at that. As I was saying, this is some of the tricks people will do. They'll say, look, I'm doing this on a 50 lumen projector, but the 50 lumen projector will be sitting dead up on top of the screen, and then they'll try to camouflage the screen in, and so you won't see the glare. Now, using blue or using white colors or light colors, the glare, if your projector is getting that screen glare, this will pick it up. You'll see a huge blinding light right there in the center. For a minute. Turn on my overhead light. So now we have the overhead lights on in the environment. We have the 2 spotlights, and we have a 600 watt bar light at the bottom. That camera focus, there's a lot of light hitting this camera. Okay guys, I'm Kenneth Bird from Crystal Edge Technology Projection Screens using smart technology. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video demonstration. I'd like to thank you all for watching. So my camera's going to focus and unfocus. There is a lot of light now on the screen. So it's taking a lot of abuse. My camera's taking a lot of abuse from all this light hitting it.